Hey y'all! Sassy and Big is home from our 6-week big adventure. And it was awesome! Do you know what? It's Sunday. So Sunday is Sunday dinner with green beans with some sausage. Come over here. Some collard greens. Some lima beans. Collard greens. Not many people like collard greens, but we Southerners love collard greens, especially if they're seasoned right. And homemade cornbread. Alright, it's not a homemade. I lied. It's my favorite brand, Jiffy. Jiffy. Everybody loves Jiffy. So, we have had a wonderful 6 weeks, but we've been home for a couple weeks now. We still have not unloaded the camper. We still have a lot of things in there. But our whole intentions on our trip was to figure out this retirement, the new disability, try to overcome that, and me having to let go of my job, which I loved. I absolutely loved. And now the kids are back at school and I'm missing them. But anyway, life throws us a curveball every once in a while, and we have to figure out the best way of catching it. So, one of the big thing is, two things. One is, really did we want to keep this farm? Our whole intentions on when we left here was selling the farm. Yep, we were going to sell the farm. We were downsizing. And then another thing is dealing with adult children. All of them but one has left the coop. Our 4th wedding is coming up in October, and she's our first child that we had, and that is I'm saying a lot because it's a lot to deal with, and we are gonna it's a lot. But our trip was mainly to focus on getting Big stronger, healthier. He struggled a little on our trip, but he did really good. We didn't get in the news on or anything or Dateline. So we were doing good. We did good. A lot of driving. I conquered a lot of fears. One of those fears were bridges. There was only one bridge I couldn't do, and that was over to Prince Edward Island. I think it was an 8-mile bridge, but once I saw it, it's so funny. Thank the Lord. I had been praying all night and all morning because I knew I was going to go over it. And I was praying, God, please protect us. And he did. Because as soon as I saw it, that fear just came over and I slammed on brakes. And thankfully, no one was behind me because I slammed on brakes in the middle of the road. And thankfully, I didn't get a ticket either. Another country, struggling with the road signs, which were hilarious. We spent most of our times trying to figure out the road signs. What did they mean? Because they had pictures, and it was just hilarious. And I loved it. So 2 things was the farm and our children. We came home and we had the mindset of selling this farm. And we told our kids. And we saw the disappointment on one of them. And Big and I talked about it, and we prayed about it. And we decided to keep it. To really, really keep it, and to really work on it. On what we originally wanted it to be, not just a hobby farm, but to produce our food, to produce things that we want and that we use. And over the years, with 6 kids and finances and just me, doing it when I can, and Big doing it when he's not working, it was just, it didn't really work out. And it was a really struggle and a big problem. The other thing is adult children. The last 2 years, almost all of them have moved out. And they have strayed from, one or two have strayed from our beliefs and have strayed. And the heartache and the truth is, it breaks your heart as a mother. You see pain. You see where they're going. And it's not because I know more and I know better. It's because I've been through it. Some of the things that we try to protect our children is because of the things that hurt us the most in our childhood. Now, do we protect them from everything? No, we can't. Sometimes the protection that we think we're doing, can it cause harm? Yes, that is what I'm learning. So adult children is a new thing that we are trying to learn to navigate through. I love my children. I prayed for them for many, many years, and I'm not the perfect mother. I'm not the perfect wife. Not perfect friend, but that's, who is. But the one thing is, I'm trying to learn to let go. Let go. I let go of the farm, but then I realized that is what I enjoy. That is a part of us. And when we learn that is what we wanted, the joy, the peace of mind came over us, that even in 100 degrees or more, we are out there loving every minute of it, pulling those weeds, getting the garden ready for the fall thing. We're a little behind. We're really behind. We're very behind. But we're going to clean it up and try our best. If it fails, it fails. But we're going to love it. With our adult children, we love them. We're loving them. The ones that want a relationship with us, we're going to love it. The ones who are backed off, we're going to love them. We're going to love you. If you're listening to this, we're going to love you. Wherever you're at, we're going to love you. Now, do we support a lifestyle against ours? No, we do not support the lifestyle against what we believe. But because you're a child of God and a child of ours, we're still going to love you. We're not going to bend over backwards and support what you're doing. No. Not to say they're doing anything out of our grace or any of that, whatever you want to call it, but they're finding themselves. And even in our Big's 50, he's in his late 50s. I ain't gonna tell you how old I am, but even at this age, we're still finding ourselves. We're starting to figure out disability, retirement, loss of job. We're still figuring it out. But we're doing it slowly, and they will too. Our children will learn slowly who they are, and we're going to love them. We're going to love them. So, I've got Sunday dinner cooking. Not homemade, but my Jiffy cornbread, my pot roast, and my beautiful, ow, that's still hot, tropical cake, my green beans with sausage, and my collard greens. I love collard greens with cornbread and lima beans and some rice and gravy. So, the one thing I will tell y'all, we Southerns, we know how to cook vegetables. You Northerns, y'all need to get on the ball. But of course, that's all about the South and the North. Y'all different people. I loved our trip. I loved. I learned so much. Learned a lot, and I loved every bit of it. I look forward to going to Maine. I look forward to going to Nova Scotia again. New Brunswick. I love that. That was like, stepping into New Brunswick was like stepping back 30 years ago when I was, I ain't gonna say. When I was younger. There was no fast food. Sunday and Monday, a lot of places were closed. A lot of restaurants were closed. And you had to hunt a restaurant, really. Farmland, just coastal. It really took me back to like childhood when I was growing up. The only thing in the South that I really, really wish we would get a grip of is family and not always working. All these fast foods popping up. I came home and we had 3 new restaurants. You Southerners know how to cook. Trust me, you Southerners know how to cook. Why aren't y'all cooking? Now, my friend and I helped my friend out of her restaurant. We love y'all coming in and eating the food with us. But on Sundays, get back in the kitchen. Get back in church. Get in the kitchen. Get back into your Bible. And you Southern mamas, cook for your babies. Now, most of my babies are all very busy today. So this is Mama Sassy's and Big and Bella Mae's dinner. And we'll be nibbling on it all week. But anyway, so Southerns, get back to cooking what you know. And you Northerns, if you ever want to come down and eat some really good food, some good vegetables, come on down. We'll take you. But you got to go back home. All right. Sassy out. Love y'all. Enjoy the week.